I got a follow-up question, if that's all right. I don't know if it was just a city meeting here or not, but I know We Energies in Dane County had the biggest rolling mobile offices there at the site. They're not here tonight. I don't know if that was just because the city, this is only a city meeting. Maybe this is a little bit off the topic, but over the years I've reported gas leaks in the neighborhood here, and I know We Energies told me they come out according to regulations once every 2 years and sniff the streets. Is there anything that the city can do to provide some comfort in the area? Have We Energies do that for us?
Anybody know? We can certainly contact We Energies and discuss that with them.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
The command vehicle that you saw, and I'll speak off mic, the command vehicle that you saw from Dane County,
yes,
that is one of the resources that we use. We were in that vehicle.
Oh, the city was in that vehicle?
Yes. Everybody hear that? It's a county vehicle that in this jurisdiction anybody has access to for this type of event. Ma'am?
I did contact We Energies. I'm on Ivy Drive. I had a gas leak prior to the event and also after the event again. And I requested that they come through and do all of our condos, and they agreed, and they have done that.
And we have called also on I agree, and they gave us record.
Yeah, they went through every one of our buildings
Yep.
last week or 2 weeks ago.
And the neighbor is here today again. I just saw him.
And I was in contact with many of the people from We Energies that day, and they are open to people calling them at any time. Don't wait for an event like this to call. If you have suspicions or smells, they've given us their numbers to give to you to call at any time. And please, we ask that you do that.
Yeah, their follow-up is very good. I've gotten probably 5 or 6 calls from all different levels.
Faith?
Well, I am very much aware of Gene's work in getting the victim to come out, but you know, my feeling is very strong that this is now something happened when we woke up, because Gene had a leak 1503 and 1505 Ivory Drive and gas leaks prior to this, and it was, and I can quote Gene saying, the dispatcher said, "Call your plumber on Monday." Right, Gene?
Yep, they tagged, I have to be out of town, they tagged my door and said that it wasn't a danger, you know, and then when you get back, call and have them.
And it wasn't until our property manager, because Gene and I were kind of battling loose ends, and so I finally called our property manager. He called them and finally got a hold of somebody in administration who then talked to the dispatcher and got the same answer. And I know, you know, Gene was concerned and I was concerned prior to this because of their lack of wanting to do anything about it. And in fact, I looked at the pipe on 1507, and it is so rusty, it's pathetic, and yet they say that it's okay. So I'm hoping that this was a wake-up call, and that We Energy is going to be a little bit more proactive on what's going on, because our experience up there on Ivory Drive prior to this was not good. So, and I will say now that Gene got a hold of them, they did do, the 2 guys we're dealing with have been very good, but I think it's up the ladder when it comes to maintenance issues, that they're possibly putting profits ahead of service. And I say that because we ourselves are MG&E people and customers, and I'll tell you, when you call MG&E, they're out there now. And the fact that, well, you know, this was on Saturdays, I recall, Gene? Saturday night? The first time when you were in Illinois, you called me, and they said call on Monday.
Yeah, but I think 1503 was on the end of October, and I called in that same day, and they actually came the 2nd of November, and then the follow-up was the 15th of November.
Well, as long as I'm talking about this, I had heard the rumor, and it may be a rumor, that there have been reports of gas odors in the neighborhood for 5 months. Is that true?
I am not aware of that. If our police department or fire department is aware of that, if we've received calls in our dispatch center
Okay,
for
that was the
information.
one I wanted to find out if it was a rumor or if it was. But I think that they're reacting now, but I'm very disappointed in their service prior to that. So I'm hoping that.
And I certainly can speak for We Energies. And to be honest, I never even occurred to me to invite them here tonight. It probably would have been a good idea. I would certainly encourage you to contact them with your concerns.
I have.
And obviously, we don't have control over We Energies, but if you feel that you're not getting an acceptable answer, then I would encourage you to call someone on our city staff. We do have our staff work with We Energies on a regular basis, so there is a close relationship there. But I would encourage you to try to resolve it with them yourself. And if you don't feel that the service is there or you still have additional concerns, I would suggest contacting us.
Well, I did ask them if they went door to door and how far they went to check for any other issues, you know, with pipes banging around, I don't, whatever it could be. And they said, well, they did a part of a thing, but they wouldn't tell me how far they went. And we're 2.5 blocks away, so, and I don't believe they went that far to check anything. So that's why I requested ours, and because we have gas.